welcome to Algebra. I'm Barb. In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve absolute value inequalities. First, let's talk about what an absolute value inequality means. Let's say we want to solve the absolute value of x is less than 4. What could x possibly be? Well, all the numbers between 0 and 4, when you take their absolute value, they're less than 4, but also all of the numbers between 0 and -4. Their absolute values are also less than 4. But once you go outside of this range, the absolute value of the numbers larger than 4 are going to be bigger than 4, and the absolute values of the numbers smaller than -4 are also going to be bigger than 4. So none of those would count. So we only want to consider the values of x that are between -4 and 4. So let's keep that in mind when we solve this. The first thing we want to do is isolate the absolute value. So let's first subtract 6 from both sides, and then divide both sides by 4. So we have the absolute value of 1 plus 6x is greater than or equal to 1. Once we have the absolute value isolated, then you want to split it into two separate inequalities. One where what's inside the absolute value bars is greater than or equal to 1, or what's inside the absolute value bars is less than or equal to -1. So you're always going to flip the inequality and change the sign of what's on the right. And now I'm going to solve these two just like a normal equation. Subtract 1 from both sides. 6x is greater than or equal to 0. Divide both sides by 6. So x is either greater than or equal to 0, or let's subtract 1 from both sides. X is less than or equal to -1/3. Let's look at this on the number line. So the values that satisfy this inequality are all values of x that are either greater than or equal to 0 or less than or equal to -1/3. Anything that's in between them will not satisfy the original inequality. So there you have it. Here's a quick tip to help you remember if the inequality is an and or an or. If it's facing this way, it's less than. It's an and. If it's facing this way, it's greater. So this way is an and, it's less than. This way is an or, it's greater. Just a handy little way to help you remember. I hope this was helpful. Turning negatives into positives. Have a great day.